Hey guys, this is TMF Style. I'm Jose Zuniga, and for this week's video, I want to talk about some tools to help you keep your pants up. Now, belts is the most obvious one, and that's the one I'm actually going to be talking against. And I'm going to be showing you alternatives to belts. I do wear belts with jeans. There's really no alternative when you're wearing jeans other than a belt, and it looks good. But however, I've mentioned it in this video before, and as you can tell from our Zuniga collection, we're no fans of belt loops or even belts with suits. As you can see, I'm not wearing any belts right now. I don't like the way how a belt looks with a suit. I think it breaks up the image. For example, as you see right now, I'm not wearing a belt. It just flows and it looks a lot cleaner without any belt loops and, you know, a leather strap running across my midsection, just splitting me in half. What this does, it just elongates your appearance. You look more elegant, if I can say that. You know, so what I want to show you is some techniques that you can implement in your wardrobe to avoid wearing belt. First, most obvious one is one that I used to do a lot, is just not wear a belt at all. So if the trousers fit nice and snug, because the whole point of the belt, it does have its perks, you know, it keeps your pants up, obviously. It helps keep your shirt tucked in. So it has its perks. I just don't like the look of it aesthetically. I think there's better options that either do a more effective job of accomplishing those two tasks, and on top of it, looks better. So the most obvious one is just not wearing a belt at all. The issue with that is that pants that are made with belt loops already, I mean, you're gonna still have those belt loops. So my tip to you guys is, if you're gonna do that, first make sure the pants fit nice and snug around the waist, because if they don't, your shirt's gonna be coming untucked and obviously your pants are gonna be falling. So you want a snug waistline. From there, I would just take it to the tailor and ask him to remove the belt loops, because you don't want empty belt loops, and then you're set and you'll look awesome. However, I would suggest to add something to that, you know, just in case or as a precautionary measure. What I usually do, or what I do in all my trousers, is I add interior suspender buttons. And you know, I've talked about suspenders before, I think almost 2 times in this channel, and I think suspenders are great. They're awesome to keep your pants up. I mean, there's no way your pants are gonna drop. And it actually kind of helps keeping your shirt in for some reason. So suspenders are always great and always a great option, and it's probably the first thing I would recommend to you guys. Next step is buying trousers that come with measures to help you keep your pants up. So for example, there's trousers that come with side tab adjusters. Side tab adjusters, all there are is an extra fabric that goes through like a piece of metal, as you see right now, and when you pull it, it snugs in your waistline. Now this is my favorite when I'm wearing more formal attire. So for example, a pinstripe suit or a gray suit. I think they're really great. The only downside I see with this is that you have to match your metal. So it's something extra that you need to match. So if I'm wearing silver side tabs, as you see right now, I obviously can't wear any gold. So that's the only downside, but other than that, it's probably one of my favorites. And with these, I usually don't wear suspenders. You can, I just don't. It's kind of like overkill, but you can. There is no rule against that. The next one, which is one of my favorites, and this is an elastic waistband adjuster. And this one uses buttons, and it's actually been my favorite so far because it's a little bit more casual and not so dressy. So it really looks good with your, you know, your simple navy suits, any cotton type of suits, you know, more casual suits and more casual trousers. So if you're wearing chinos with this, it looks very good. And the good thing about it is you don't have to worry about any metals to match. So I really like this measure, and it's an elastic waistband. I've used trousers like this before, and I've never had issues, you know, with the elastic strip ever tearing on me or, you know, stretching out too far. So I really like this measure. And then there's another type of button adjuster that is not elastic, which is the one you see right now. This one, to be honest, is not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite of the 3. I like how it looks, but functionally, it's not as good. It's not elastic, it's really just you're pulling in the fabric, as you see right now, an extra inch onto the next button. You get 2 button stances usually. And I use it, however, it's not my favorite because it really crimples up the pants and I don't like how that looks. So out of all the 3 measures, this one's my least favorite, but I do like it still over a belt. I don't know why, I just have this thing with belts. I really think it ruins, you know, your image. From here, you only have one more issue. So this is really just to keep your pants up. It does keep your shirt in, but there's other measures that really, if you really, you know, you just hate keeping your shirt untucked and you really want to keep it in, I actually have a video just on this, on how to keep your shirt tucked in, which I'll link down below. I've talked about it before, and I'm just going to talk briefly about it because I think it correlates with the subject that I'm talking about right now, and that's shirt stays. Now, shirt stays are quite of a hassle to put on every morning. It does get old very quick. However, it's effective. Like once you use it, anytime you don't use it, you almost feel naked and you feel annoyed because your shirt's always balloony. But with shirt stays, you just feel so perfect and like tucked in all the time, all day, anything you do, your shirt will always stay tucked in. And again, it avoids you having to wear a belt. So, I mean, if you wear shirt stays and combine that with any of the 3 options I talked about before, not only will it be more effective, your shirt will stay tucked in longer, your pants will stay up, but you'll also look more aesthetically pleasing. Nothing will be interrupting your whole visual streamline. And the final way is some trousers, we implemented it in our Estaniga trousers, and what this is an in-waistband technology. It's kind of like a rubbery, think about it like a strip of rubber band almost running across. It's not that, you know, but think about it like that. It's kind of that texture, and what that does is kind of like, so when your pants fit nicely, when you have that piece of like, that in-waist, they call it snug tech. When you have that around your waist and your pant fits right, it helps keep your shirt anchored in. It's almost like think of it as a glue almost, which it's really not. It's like a grip, that's what it is. It's a grip on your shirt, and it helps keep your shirt tucked in so it doesn't become untucked. So this is another method you can use to keep your shirt in while keeping your pants up as well. So that's basically it, guys. And like I've said, I really hate the look of a belt with the suit. So I wanted to show you that there are other methods to keep your pants up, to keep your shirt tucked in, that actually look a lot better. So these are the methods. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, if you did, remember hit the like up button, helps us out. Also subscribe, remember to share the video. And finally, remember to head over to Gents Tech. We are still posting videos over there. We have some cool products coming up. And for the next video, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna upload this Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna upload a Gents Tech video here and on Gents Tech, just so you can get a feel for some of you, to get a preview of what Gents Tech is. We're gonna be talking about this really cool watch over at Gents Tech, but I'm also gonna be putting it here so you guys can see. So expect that later this week. So again, thank you guys for watching. The link to the Gents Tech video will be below. Thank you for subscribing. See you guys next time.